My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekhar classes on applied data science with Python. This is lecture number 66. In this lecture and next lecture, I will discuss few theoretical concepts so that in lecture number 68, I will try to explain these theoretical concepts with Python programming. The best decisions that you make are fact based, and when they are fact based, they need to be backed up by data. And when you are looking to understand the data you are working with, statistics plays a very important role. As far as statistics course, here is one of my favorite quotes. There are two kinds of statistics: the kind you look up and the kind you make up. We will try to understand definition of statistics. What is statistics? A branch of mathematics that deals with collecting, organizing, analyzing, and interpreting data. There are two categories of statistics which I discussed in my previous lecture. First one is descriptive statistics, second one is inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics are used to summarize or describe the data. These descriptive statistics are useful in identifying important elements in the data sets without seeking to find explanations for those elements. So, you understand what your data looks like. You have an intuitive sense for it, but don't have explanations for why your data is this way. And that's where inferential statistics comes in. In future classes, I will spend lot of time on inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics are of three kinds depending on, let me repeat, descriptive statistics are of three kinds depending on how many variables are involved. If you are looking to summarize single variable, then it is univariate statistics. As I told you, descriptive statistics is used to summarize the data. If it summarizes a single variable, that is univariate. If you are looking for relationship between two variables, then it is bivariate descriptive statistics. Means you are trying to summarize, you are trying to describe data by finding the relation between two variables, then such descriptive statistics are known as bivariate descriptive statistics. If you are looking for relationship between multiple variables, then that is multivariate descriptive statistics. Now, if you observe inferential statistics, they are of two types. First one is hypothesis testing, on which we will spend lot of time in future classes, which has got so many real-time applications we will see in future classes. Another one is model fitting. With model fitting, what you are trying to do is finding patterns in data and using patterns for predictive analytics. Means, for example, let me say like this: given the characteristics of the text in the email, means by observing the text in the email, this model fitting is useful that mail is spam or ham. Ham in the sense not spam or non-spam or good email. In simple sentences, I can say this model fitting is useful for identifying spam mails. Means this type of model fitting is known as model fitting for classification. What it classifies? It classifies whether mail is spam mail or not spam mail. Descriptive statistics is helpful to understand your data. What exactly descriptive statistics says? It always describes the data. Maybe I am repeating same sentence many times. It is useful to summarize the data. It summarizes data as it is. Understanding data is one of the important aspects of any statistic related problems. Descriptive statistics techniques do not posit any hypothesis about data. What does it mean? Descriptive statistics do not claim about data and do not back up any explanations about hypothesis. Descriptive statistics also do not try to fit models to data. Who will try to model the data? Inferential statistics. That we will see. They do not try to perform predictions based on data that is available. Descriptive statistics is a very important initial step which is often neglected. This point is crucial. It is very initial step, very important initial step. Why? Because without descriptive statistics, you cannot understand data, you cannot describe data, you cannot summarize data. Without understanding, you cannot perform any sort of analysis or analytics. Let me say like this. Descriptive statistics is very, very important initial step, which is often neglected. Descriptive statistics is what you use to understand the data, and if you don't understand the data, you won't be able to work well. How do you know all observations are recorded correctly, or all observations recorded properly? Are there any outliers? This outlier analysis plays a major role, isn't it? And even these outliers I already discussed in my previous lectures on box plot, isn't it? Descriptive statistics help you plan how to prepare your data. Important precursor for feature engineering means it is a precursor to feature engineering. Yes, the feature engineering is an important concept without which you cannot perform analytics, isn't it? Feature engineering involves extracting the right features from the data for model building, where one can build model in inferential statistics. To build a model, I need features. From where can I get features? From feature engineering. Which one is precursor to feature engineering? Descriptive statistics is precursor for feature engineering. Visualizations are important to descriptive statistics to get a good sense of data. Anyway, we already discussed visualization techniques in previous lectures. I will spend a little bit of time on visualization in lecture number 68. Thank you very much.